Hey everybody, welcome to Grumpy Acres. We are on the other side of the homestead. So today I'm going to show you how to do really quick butter and get it all done in less than 30 minutes. So what I did first is I went through and siphoned the cream off of my milk. And so this is how I get my raw milk. It comes in 1 gallon jars. And I just took the top layer after it's separated, and you can see it's going to be very much thicker, and it's going to have a little yellow color to it. And that is actually going to be what we're making the butter out of. So come on, I'm going to get everything together and show you how it's done. Okay, so the first thing I did, I siphoned the milk and I got everything into the mixing bowl. This gets a little messy, so I put a towel around the mixing bowl so that when it starts to come butter, it splashes the buttermilk out. So then I'm going to take and I'm going to put my whisk on my KitchenAid, put that on like that, and then lower it, and I'm going to go ahead and lock her in, and then I'm going to take it to number 5. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to leave it open for right now because it's not really splashing, just so you can kind of see it's going to start making basically a whipped cream. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set my timer for 25 minutes. So now we are about 6 minutes in, and we now have a whipped cream. So this is the point that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a cover here. See if I can. Because as it thickens up, it's going to get thin, and that's when it's going to start splashing. So I'm going to stick just a dishcloth over the top. This is actually the same cloth that I'm going to use, and I'll show you how it's done to separate the butter and the buttermilk. Now, as you can see, this is why we have the towel around it. It gets messy. So we're going to go in. That's what you're seeing there. And we've got 12 minutes left. Okay, so now we've got our butter finished. We're going to go ahead and lift it up here. And I'm going to get this scraped off and then show you the next step. We'll be right back. So what I've done is I've taken the towel and I've dampened it and then wring it out. So then you take your mixing bowl that has all the butter in it, and we're going to scrape it down here. I've got a mason jar and a funnel down here. So there's some buttermilk you'll see, and this is what we're doing. We're just trying to get it strained out. Get all of that butter in there. So this would also be the time, if you wanted salted butter, to go ahead and salt it. We are not going to salt this, so I don't do that. So then I just wipe it on in there. Okay, and then pull your corners up. Make sure you got all that real good. And then I just go through, and what you're going to do, or what I do, is I just twist, get that fluid out of there. Just till you see the butter is going to start coming through. Okay, so that's where we're going to stop. Actually, it was on a lot of buttermilk. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to move us over to the sink because we're going to go wash this out. Okay, so now I'm going to take the butter out of the sack. Get that right off there. And I'm going to transfer. And we're just going to wash it until the water runs clear. We want to get the rest of that milk out of there. Just press it. And I have a bowl sitting right here next to me. So now it looks like I've got that pretty clear. And I'm just going to throw it in a bowl. Okay, so now we finished and we have all of our butter. And so I'm just going to throw some saran wrap on it and then throw it in the refrigerator so that it doesn't go bad. And we'll plow through this in no time. So then I'll have another gallon on hand. I've got 3 more to do. So I'll get all of that stuff done and then get that put away. All right, guys, until next time, I hope you enjoyed it. Super easy way to get better in less than 30 minutes. Took me a little bit longer because I had company walk in. So don't worry about it. If it just let it finish mixing and then let it sit, you always come back to it. And so it was fine and no problem. So company left and now I'm just finishing up. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't be discouraged. Make your own butter. See, we can all do it. All right. Till next time, guys. Go live a life done free.
Thanks, Milo.